It's an interesting question, and something that I asked myself when I first started to get into Zen and into Buddhism. Do Buddhists have to go to a temple? It's interesting, I've actually heard the same question from other people that I know with other religious backgrounds about people going to a church or to a synagogue. Do they have to have that experience to feel like they're part of whatever spiritual path that they're on? The short answer is no, you don't have to really do anything. You can do this practice completely by yourself. There's a lot of stories of monks from centuries and centuries ago who sat alone for a very, very long time and had good benefit. One thing I would say, though, that something that we practice and something that we believe in, something that I believe in, something that has been passed down for a long time is something we call the three treasures. It's taking refuge in the Buddha, which in this case means the ability to understand that we all have the same capability to have an awakening experience. The second one is to take refuge in what we call the Dharma, or the teachings or guidance, to follow the path that has been set out, coming up on 2,600 years of this unbroken lineage of teaching from person to person to person, the guidelines along the way. And the last one is really why this question, I think, is important. The last one is taking refuge in Sangha. Having a community of people who are on the same path or dealing with the same challenges or interested in the same things is a very important part of practice, and it was for me. I sat alone for a very, very long time. I didn't have people around me who understood any of this. My friends or family weren't into it, and I didn't really have anywhere local for me to go. So I spent a very long time trying to read books and trying to sit by myself. I had nobody to ask questions if I was, accomplishing things, if I didn't know how to meditate, or if I was sitting right or not sure what the next step would be. A book can't answer you back. When I first started to get into a Sangha and started to have a teacher and have somebody that could guide me along the way, that's when I really felt like I was starting to understand what this is all about. So do you have to go to a temple or to a Zen center? No, you don't have to do anything. But is it helpful to do so? Yes, I believe it really is. Finding a group of people that you can meet and come together, even if it's once a week, to have a teacher, somebody to guide you along the way. If you have questions, you have that resource. If you're not sure where to challenge yourself in your practice next, very difficult to be able to do that alone. So our community, our Sangha here at Dharma Gate is very contemporary. It's all age ranges. We have a lot of people who have had a lot of years of experience and people who are coming in for the first time from really all walks of life. And it's really a great thing when you can come in and there's 30 or 40 other people who are there to hear the same type of talk and learn the same things about Dharma and about self and about mind, and being able to gather and talk and meet people who are maybe trying to challenge themselves in the same way. So again, don't have to. I would absolutely recommend it. It's a good way to be able to push your practice and have the support. It's a very difficult path to walk. It's very difficult to follow this in the West. So it will help you to have people around you to guide you along your way. Thank you.